Hi everyone. This video is a quick response to a number of emails that I've received asking about the structure for Essay 2 Part B. Okay, so here we have some bread. You know the hamburger analogy for making an essay. We have Helga's, so let's do this. So one possibility is you have your introduction. In your introduction you say, I will be talking about semiotics. I will be talking about race or gender, and I will be talking about a scene from Star Wars. If you do that, and you do it well, the audience will know what to expect. There'll be no surprises, and that will help you to have smooth sailing all the way to the conclusion. So here we have our three potential paragraphs for your essay: concept, semiotics, scene analysis. Note that the order that I'm about to present you with isn't necessarily the order that you need to use, but there is a logical flow to it. So for instance, if you begin with scene analysis and then jump back to explain the concept of race and the relevance of semiotics, it's going to make the reader not know where you're coming from early on. Instead, you want to make sure that you do the groundwork before you do the analysis. It's very important. You could have your entire first body paragraph saying, this is why race is relevant. This is an opportunity for you to cite the academic material that you've been dealing with in this module, thereby getting your academic citation counter up. Once you've spent a paragraph doing that, then you can move on to say, semiotics. Isn't this a funny looking sandwich? In this paragraph, you would outline what you mean by signifier, what you mean by signified, or by signified to. Remember, these don't need to be single big fat paragraphs, they could be broken up. Then you can turn to your scene. You describe the scene, say what's going on inside of it, and then you apply semiotics. Once all of that is done, you can relate it to the key concepts. Then put your final delicious slice on top, which is the conclusion. If by the end you find your conclusion is quite different to your introduction, that's perfectly natural. You will know more about your topic having written an essay about it than you will when you're drafting it. That said, you need to make sure that your introduction and conclusion match one another. Sticking with the hamburger analogy, imagine you're quite hungry, you order a hamburger, you're very excited. The top bun of a hamburger is sesame seed, and the bottom bun is a hot dog bun. It just doesn't match, it doesn't seem right, okay? You want them to both be consistent with one another. That's very important. It's more intellectually honest to change your thesis having learned more about your topic now that you've written an essay about it than to pretend that you haven't learned anything through the process just so that your essay can stick with a rigid introduction.